How y'all doing? Tobin, back out in the woods, off the beaten path. Started walking into the thicket to find me a spot. It's raining, so since it's raining, part of my goal was to find a spot underneath a couple of dug firs. So that's exactly what I've done. I'm gonna do my setup right here. Got this dug fir here. That one's not the one that's really gonna keep me dry. The one that's gonna keep me dryest or the most is this one behind me. And I'm not gonna stay dry, but I just won't get soaked. That'll be the difference. All right, hope everyone's doing well. Today I'll be using my Stirling collapsible travel bowl. Stirling's Preshave, Midnight Ride from Heritage Hill, the Wisp from Phoenix Artisan, and my Starburst, my pink Starburst from Gillette. Up today, I don't know how much I'm going to use that mirror right there. I've got this one set up in between these two trees here, and then I've wrapped my tripod around this skinny tree. I decided to incorporate a soap scoop that I used once before, but I thought I'd start using it a little bit more now. It's one of my Leathermen. I have a few of these, not this style, but I have a few Leathermen, and I'll just be using the nail file. Used it once before. I intend to use it a few times going forward here. Midnight Ride. Yeah, I'm a dork. I like to do different designs into soaps as I scrape them out. You know, I'm gonna keep it interesting, make it fun. I don't know what the M's for, but it's damn fine soap. Let's get to scooping. Finding that makes it work a little better, at least for me. The sun's trying to shine. The rain is lighting up, but with these collapsible travel bowls, what I'm finding so far, what I like is not having it fully collapse when I'm loading it, and then I'm able to push it in before I start whipping it up. And then of course, once I start to whip it up, I will, what's the opposite of collapse? Decollapse it. So I've likely overloaded, but I got my soap in there, and then now I'll kick it out, add my water, and start whipping. All right, hope you're all doing well. I'm doing very well. It's Wednesday. Today I received in the mail a very special soap set for me, and I will talk about that more in my next video that I will record between now and Saturday. Likely Saturday. I want to go somewhere super cool for it, and the weather's supposed to be beautiful on Saturday. Midnight Ride. Let's get my Preshave going. Again, it didn't come in this container. It comes in a little box. I'll attach what the box looks like right there. And I made this with the soap thing that I bought, and then just cut out of the Stirling name and then a piece of tape over it. So far I'm liking this. Having troubles with my squirt bottle here. I'm on a squirt bottle. That's warm. It's a glycerin soap bar. Very similar to my longtime go-to, which is the Phoenix Scentless. This also is scentless. The only scent to it is the soap itself, which is very light, very mild. And I do believe, if I recall correctly, they have a mentholated version of this. And of course, as you know, Phoenix has 101 different Preshaves. Oh yeah. Got that. Put this baby away. Grab my soap. It's a Midnight Ride, Heritage Hill. It's their newest soap. Star Wisp, 26 millimeter. I think it's called a Stygian knot or something like that. It's basically the same knot or the same fibers that was originally called the Roswell Gray, found in the Peregrino and the Starcraft. Different color, different shape, and different size. Midnight Ride is this guy in the funny hat with the big cell phone. This is Paul Revere. Paul Revere is famous for the Midnight Ride. In 1774, 1775, the Boston Committee of Safety, getting a great lather already, basically gave him a job. They employed him. It wasn't just, originally for the redcoats. He was delivering newspapers, different types of communications, messages, documents. I'm sure just about anything that you can think of at one point or another during that year or however long it was, he delivered it. And he would do that all the way from, I guess, Boston. I forget where he lived. But he'd go as far away as New York and Philly, which from Boston, Massachusetts, it's a bit of a ride. Oh gosh. I do really like these collapsible bowls. Lightweight. They don't take up any room in your backpack or in your carry-on if you're using like a suitcase. I find that the little nubs, why do I always have brain farts, man? I got holes in my head. Just say no to Kool-Aid, okay? I got to. No to Kool-Aid. It's gonna jump in my head. And then, so with Paul Revere, the Midnight Ride, the British are coming, the British are coming. Although it's not really what he said. I believe he said something like, the regulars are coming or something like that. I forget exactly what he said, but he's known for a lot of people by saying, the British are coming, because the regulars are coming, or the redcoats. I think it was the regulars, though, is what he was yelling. And it was the evening of April 18th, 1775. Boom, there it is. Boom, whoop, 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 whoop. There it is. So that's the Midnight Ride, April 18th, 1775. Paul Revere. Going into Clarkston, a whole bunch of different places where he ran into Isaac Hall and others and started getting people ready for the War of Independence, essentially. Yeah. Give me just a second here, guys. This beautiful lather, look at that. This stuff's just going to explode with what I have on my face already. Alright, got some water going here. A little too dry, so all I did was add some water and I started just hitting this a little bit. Look at that. Yeah, buddy. Bam, let's go. So, Midnight Ride by Heritage Hill. It's full of shea butter, kokum, tallow, and every time I shave with this soap, my skin walks away from the shave thanking me. I swear it does. The post shave from this stuff is just amazing. Look at that already. And that's even before that pre-shave goes ba-boom. Love these Roswell fibers. If you've been following any of my content at all, you know that I'm a huge fan. In fact, my favorite fiber, synthetic fiber of all, is probably the Roswell. Followed by, I don't know, I really like the Platinum by Simpson, but I think they're overpriced. Looking at my phone, I got this mirror right in front of me. Phone's brighter. Oh gosh, that feels so good. So it's Creed's original Santal, which means sandalwood, right? That's what's inspired by. And from the sales page, the fragrance will invoke smells of a cool spring evening that birthed a revolution of freedom. And I like that. I think that's an awesome way of putting the fragrance. Giveaway. Thanks to Brent and John, Josh and John. My understanding is Josh likes to go by Brent. Kind of like my name's Tobin, but I often go by Toby. It's like Toby or not Toby. That is the question. The fragrance notes, the scent notes. On top, we have orange. Just get this a little wet. Orange Tree Absolute. I think this is a K. What's the date code on this guy? Yeah, it's a K2. Orange Tree Absolute, ginger and lemon. Those are your top notes. Mid notes are lavender, peppermint, rosemary, and pink pepper. Hope that bird's being picked up by the mic. They sound cool. The bottom notes, Mysore, sandalwood, cedar, vanilla. And I was going to Google how to say this next word. Is benzoin Siam, S-I-A-M, ambergris, and musk. With the giveaway, Brent and John. Again, I reached out to them for their support. They enthusiastically and humbly said that they'd love to. Enthusiastically. What we've decided to do is one winner, 2 soaps. Your pick. Any 2 soaps that they make. Oh, didn't fill up my bowl for rinsing. Give me, nope, here it is. I'll just use my water bottle. So any of their, 6 or so soaps, I'm gonna put right up here. All their soaps, I have a picture. I confirmed with Josh and Brent that, or Brent and John, that those are the ones that are available. Move some stuff around here on my little bench. Bear with me 1 second. Well, give me a second, guys, so I don't hold you up all day. But right up there in the corner, for anyone who isn't aware of what all they have. My favorite is one that I did a few weeks ago from Magnolia Park, and that was John Paul Jones. I also have Washington, and Washington is phenomenal. I have Libertas, Independence Hall, which they're not currently making. My understanding is they're redoing that one. And that was a sandalwood. I don't know if it's still going to be a sandalwood. They talked like they were just reformulating the fragrance, basically trying to rework it to fit the direction that they're taking the company, or don't quote me, something like that. But from what I understood, Independence Hall will be back. I like the current Independence Hall. It's a lighter fragrance of sandalwood. It was very enjoyable, and it's got, you know, their base, so I've enjoyed it. In fact, I've paired it with this PAA'S sandalwood a couple of times. Star Wisp is awesome. Just like all of Phoenix brushes, you can get them for $19.95 or 20 bucks. They're right around, all of them around 20 bucks. All of Doug and Fran's brushes. Heritage Hill is out of Florida. The company's name is a combination of the college that they went to, which was Mars Hill, and then heritage, our nation's heritage, the heritage of wet shaving. There was a few different heritages that they based their name off of. There's a lot of heritage in our nation's history, of course, as well as wet shaving. Something running over there, can you hear it? One thing that's super cool, I'm moving my stuff around here, it's slipping. Don't fall on me. I'm on the side of a hill, and so like, I don't know if you noticed in the video, but it's not the flattest terrain. Something that's super cool about Heritage Hill, my understanding is like even on the ball cap that I bought, 5% of every purchase goes to the Hidden Battles Foundation. Hidden Battles. The Hidden Battles Foundation supports men and women in service, from military vets, fire, EMS, which is emergency medical services, nurses, law enforcement, yeah, I think that's right. I named them all. I'm going off of what I read on their website. They got a cool little video on there too. Right now, on my bio on Instagram, is a link that will take you straight to the donation page. Also, we'll put a link in the description of this video for you to go and check them out. 5% of everything that you buy from Heritage Hill goes to support America's finest. And my understanding is a lot of it, they focus on mental health, whether it's a service dog, counseling, all kinds of things. From what I was reading, the list of their services is pretty broad. And I like the foundation's motto, it's defending our defenders. Never heard of them before. If you've never checked them out, I do recommend doing so. And if you can afford to, donate some cash. Or it's a great excuse to tell the wife, hey, I'm gonna buy some soap because this supports America's finest. I want to help defend our defenders. Wife. How does the wife say no to that? My wife would just give me a look. I'd come home a few days later and she'd have like 12 new pairs of shoes. Something. Smells good, guys. Smells damn good. Midnight ride. Like I said, my favorite is Heritage. From Heritage Hill is definitely John Paul Jones. That just speaks to me. I've never smelled Creed's original Santal. But this, you do pick up some citrus and lavender. It's good. It's great. If you like a light cologne citrus type fragrance, I think this is right up your alley. To enter the giveaway, in the comment section below, type in Heritage Hill. Let's run this giveaway until Monday. Today's Wednesday. We'll run it for 5 days. My plan is to have this uploaded by Wednesday night. We'll run it till 8 p.m. Monday night. That's Pacific time. That's my time here in Oregon. That should give us about a full 5 days. The blade I'm using is one of the new menorah from Gillette. One of the few corporate things you'll see me using in these videos. We don't have too many options when it comes to blades, unfortunately. Almost all the blade manufacturers are big. My goal with these videos is very similar to what makes wet shaving fun for me. Something that has always appealed to me with wet shaving is supporting small business. I'm a firm believer in that, even if I have to pay a little bit more for something. A good example, restaurants. I can go to McDonald's and eat a cheeseburger for $5. Or I can go to one of a half dozen diners here in town and pay $10 or $12 for a burger. Don't get me wrong, I still eat McDonald's. We're just painting a picture, not only with wet shaving, but even outside of wet shaving. Every opportunity we get, we're supporting small business. And most often, as a family, that ends up being one way or another related to food, whether it's from local farms. We have farms all around us. We live in what's called the Willamette Valley. The Willamette Valley is very nutrient rich, and all kinds of stuff grows here. There are a few farms, just several within a couple of miles to only a few miles away from where we live. Farms all around us. I got myself over there on the left. Shenanigans. So with wet shaving, it's all about supporting small business, buying great products, getting an amazing shave, and having fun while I do it. And sharing it with others. And that's also how my YouTube page, or my YouTube channel and my Instagram page play in. Do some cleanups. With this YouTube channel, I'm hoping I can encourage people to get out into their local areas and explore. while sharing this passion that we all share of shaving. And so hopefully through my shaving videos you get to see parts of the world or the country that you otherwise wouldn't have got to see. See the shirt I'm wearing today? It's for you, John Bonham. For you, buddy. Thank you so much again. I appreciate you. This shirt will be making some appearances. My wife decided that we were naming the squirrel lumberjack. As soon as she said it, I liked it. We are in timber country, if you didn't know. A good part of our local economy thrives off of timber dollars because of jobs, etc. Timber, just like corn, is a renewable resource. Plant corn in the summer. A few months later, you harvest it. Plant trees in the summer. 30, 40 years later, you harvest it. Same thing, just a matter of time. Both are renewable. Both put food on the table. Both are critical to organ survival. And one of them is very critical to number 2's being pleasant or not. So in the comments below, damn nabbit, how did I get myself over there? Comments below, Heritage Hill. That'll enter and be a subscriber. Gotta be a subscriber, alright, alright. While you're at it, if you don't already, on Instagram, give Heritage Hill a follow. I'm gonna kick off, I think, another little giveaway this weekend that will require you to be a follower of their page. So if you don't already follow and you want to participate in that giveaway that's coming up this weekend, be sure to do so. A little bug or something in my beard that I'm just tripping. Probably just tripping. My product's too far away over there, but today's shave, to wrap it all up with what I used there, was the menorah, my Gillette Starburt, my Star Wisp 26mm from Phoenix Artisan, my collapsible bowl from Stirling. Let me grab my splash and my towel. I'll let you enjoy the forest. If you don't want to look at the forest, hit fast forward. Hey! Back to the generic wipey. Anyone who's wondering, we do have the trio of the Starbursts, and yes, they all do have the same head. The only difference from the blue, the champagne, and the pink is the color of the handle and the color of the stars. They're all the same razor. There's actually 4 colors. There's a light blue and a dark blue. The dark blue, I believe it was, came out early, in the early years of the Starburst, and then the dark blue early. I might have to flip-flop it, but one way or the other, you had dark early, light late, or you had light early, dark late. Which is it? I don't know. Heritage Hill giveaway. Oh, giveaway goes until Monday, 8 p.m. What's today's date? 22nd? So that'd be the 27th? I don't know. I'll put that right there. The exact date, just so everybody knows. That way I'm not confusing anybody. I'm confused. I'm always confused though. Welcome to my world. Next time you see me, I will be using Shave Chaser from Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. Thanks again, Doug and Fran. Thanks again, Josh and John, for this opportunity to give back to the community. I genuinely appreciate your generosity. It's very cool. You didn't have to say yes, but you did. 2 soaps of your choosing. That bird knows what it wants. Do you hear that bird? That bird wants Midnight Ride and John Paul Jones. Can't argue with the bird, man. Till next time, take care of yourself. And for God's sakes, figure out what 2 soaps you want.